Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608, and today we are playing StarMade. And, let's hop into creative. It's been a few days since I last played StarMade, so, let's get something started here. Let's set up a camera over here. Yes, I realize I don't have to have, like, a camera here. I could position it, then move it later, but I want to have it over there. Alright. Well, cool. I do have to position it later anyway. Alright, there we go. You can move in the camera by pressing P to toggle the moving freeform in camera. Right, why did you do that? I did that so I can line up this asteroid. Let's see. This is my rail miner. It is not mining. Well, it is mining, but it's not moving on and off. It isn't moving. So let's see. Actually, let's fly closer. That way I can see what's going on without having to move so far in build mode. Not that the laser needs to be closer, it's just that I want it to be closer. Alright, and let's hop back here. Where am I? And turn the drill head off. Alright. That looks like it cut clean. Very nice. Alright, now today I want to work on the, I guess, the efficiency of the drill head. So let's turn that on, and let's do it like this, and turn on the return. So it should hit there and start moving. All right. And once it stops moving vertically, I should tell. There we go. From this point, I want to see if it just cuts cleanly through, or if it's going to leave chunks. Because if it leaves chunks, then we're going to have to adjust the configuration of the mining head here. Okay. Oh, this is slow. You are set. Let's see. Let's go to the vertical one. You are set. What are you? You're real speed. You're a real speed controller. Yeah, you're set. It's moving as fast as possible. Huh. And you have full. You have mass enhancers, so you should be moving much quicker than that. There you go. Alright. Alright. And you did more mass enhancers. And let's see. Let's grab some more buttons. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it should be moving at a 5th speed. And apparently I've hit some sort of chunk error. Well, I can't, well, of course I can't fly. I'm not in the main ship. Alright. Turn off the drill head. Return to base. There we go. Let's see, does that... I don't know. I don't know at all, except I do know this. Let's go to C. Let's not go to C. Let's press C. Why C? C aligns me with the galactic north. That means I should be facing... Oh, I just nudged the asteroid. Well, there goes that experiment. And let's go over to this one. So if I'm aligned with galactic north, then I don't have to worry about hitting the rocks or the blocks at oblique angles and doing weird things. It'll be easier for me to perform this testing. You know, I should have gone to one of those asteroids closer. Such is life. I think this one's closer now. No. But it's the direction I'm heading, so we're going there. Then it gives me time to talk about the obliqueness, and gives it time for this to finish its journey to the return. In fact, I'm only going 147 meters per second. Let's start braking. By braking, I don't mean I don't mean braking, I mean stopping moving. Hit C again, so make sure we're aligned to galactic north. And so if nothing has ever hit this asteroid, it should be fairly well aligned. Alright. So let's slow her down a bit, slow her down a bit, slow her down a bit. Alright. And I should have returned. Alright, so return is toggled back off. Right, so. Let's hit that button. And, hey, that actually starts it. Oh, we need to start the drill head too. Start the drill. So that was a bit off. So, is that actually mining anything? It does not look like it's mining anything, but let's actually check. /J for jump. Let's see. Yeah, that does not appear to actually be mining anything. Why aren't you mining anything? Oh, wow, that's trippy. No, I want back in the ship with 1 feet. Do I have enough power going to everything? Stats. Only using 16% power, including docks. Oh. Okay. Let's go back in here and let's go to half speed. Actually, let's hit full speed. There we go. Now, I'm noticing a problem here that I have this set up to be able to get the biggest possible asteroid ever, but you're seldom ever going to see the biggest possible asteroid ever. So you guess you could sit in here and hit this button every time it goes past the asteroid and force it to go back the other way. I'll need a button to control that in the bridge, I guess. Alright. Yeah, but that, for whatever reason, I'm not actually mining. Oh, wait a minute, let me check my... Yeah, it says I'm mining stuff, it's just not registering it. Am I pulling? Do I have it set to pull? It should be setting to pull. There, that should be set to pull. Are you pulling anything? You're not pulling anything. Why aren't you pulling anything? Oh, duh, because I'm not set to unload. Ah, idiot. You can't be pulling while you're drilling. Okay, turn that off. Set to return to home base. Okay, dummy. You have to learn to think, because it turns that into there we go. No, I don't want to return the head, I want to go there. So now that one's backwards for some reason. Oh well. Right. So I am drilling, it's just for whatever reason it's not updating the asteroid as having been drilled. Huh, okay. Although, looking at this, I do think we could stand just a little stronger mining setup. So let's copy the selection. Let's go here. And all the way down to here. And let's go paste. Whee! That is probably overkill. I'm okay with that. Where's the salvage beam array? Snag those. Why have I stopped? I've stopped because I've hit this. I don't want to hit this. No, the whole array has hit the... It's hit something. Alright, let's rip all this out. Actually, you know what? That is not right. We'll go down a little. I didn't check for clearance here. So now this is gonna hit here unless I do something like this, because these blocks are purely decorative. Now, let's come back here and add the mass enhancers. This is why you always test things before you say, oh, this is done. You always test it to make sure everything's running properly. 5 by 5 by 5. Oh, that's more than enough. And let's come back here and let's just rev up the engines. And it'd probably take it a second to figure out that, hey, that's supposed to be going faster. Alright. Oh, dummy, you increase the mass, so you need to increase these. Nope. I'm gonna come to this one. There you go. You've about doubled the mass. So you probably need to about double the mass enhancers. That makes sense. There we go. Now we're moving. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. Alright. So remember that you did bad there. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, I was selecting that, and I was going to do a wall of these. 5, what was it, 7 by... I don't know, however many that is. And we're going to Control C. V, no. Shift V, Shift V. Undo, undo. There we go. Now those should fire, and I want this cargo to be controlled by this cargo. And why am I not returning? Have I not set it right? And Shift V, V. Alright, so everything's set there right. Okay. Okay, and what have I done? This should be hitting... And it no, I'm gonna... Filthy machine. That should be hitting... something over this way. This activation. And why aren't you triggering that? Okay. Wait a minute. This is an OR. It's getting signal from either. So it should be triggering this AND. Right. That's the only thing the AND goes to, isn't it? Oh, now I can, apparently now I can directly control that. Okay. This machine has had more problems than it's worth. Oh. Is it because I triggered this manually before that it's having problems? Wait a minute, why isn't this firing? Oh, good grief. Alright. I think I've had enough strife with this thing for today. I think it's mostly working, it just has a few bugs. I've doubled the mining abilities of it, and for whatever reason I'm not updating asteroids being mined. Maybe because I'm not doing it by hand? But it was doing about that. Let's see, maybe this deep without the extra, and that's about half. So yeah, we're gonna call that good. Alright, I think I'm gonna continue to work on this rail miner off-screen, because you understand the basics of it. I just need to work out my flaws and foibles and things of that nature. So I will do that off camera. I think we're ready for a new project for the camera. Alright. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I'll dig you cats later. Ooh, we'll put that block first. Yeah.